So here's the wild part. Just days before Apple's big September 9 event, the iPhone 17 Pro Max has already been spotted in a factory leak, and it looks nothing like what we've been used to for years. Apple's secret design is finally slipping, and what we're seeing could be the boldest redesign since the iPhone X. But here's the twist. Nobody knows if this clip is the real deal or just another hyper-realistic dummy. That mystery is exactly what makes it so exciting. Oh, and before we dive into all the juicy details, welcome back, viewers. James here! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love staying ahead of the curve on tech. Now, let's talk about that leaked video, because it doesn't just show a new iPhone, it shows a whole new identity. For the first time, Apple ditches its classic vertical camera layout for a stretched-out horizontal island that runs across the back. It's massive, it's bold, and it gives the phone a futuristic vibe that almost makes it look like a piece of pro-level camera gear. The sensors are familiar, but the LiDAR scanner, flash, and mic have all shifted to the far edge, and somehow, it still screams iPhone. What makes this clip even more intriguing is that it looks like a near final production unit, not a cheap knockoff. But then again, Apple has surprised us before with elaborate decoys, so the suspense builds. And here's where things get even more interesting. The iPhone 17 Pro Max isn't just about looks. The biggest buzz is about Apple finally embracing vapor chamber cooling, a tech that's been common in gaming phones for years. Sounds boring. Trust me, it's not. This could be the very first iPhone that doesn't just look like a gaming phone, it feels like one. Imagine firing up Death Stranding or Hitman on your phone, and instead of the back turning into a frying pan, it stays cool and smooth. For someone who's felt their iPhone overheat just downloading PS5 games on 5G, this is a total game changer. But that's only part of the story. Brightness is about to go wild. The iPhone 16 Pro maxed out at 2000 nits outdoors, already impressive. But leaks say the iPhone 17 Pro models will push brightness further and actually hold it in sunlight without dimming when things heat up. That means no more squinting at your screen during a sunny day, no more frame drops when gaming outdoors, and no more iPhone dimming mid-video shoot. For creators, that's a dream. And speaking of creators, this is where Apple is playing chess while others are still playing checkers. Rumors say the Pro Max might get a movable zoom lens capable of 5x to 8x optical zoom. That's the kind of lens that could let you frame a subject miles away and still look crystal clear. No more digital smudge. Add 8K video and the ability to record with the front and back cameras at the same time, and suddenly you're holding what's basically a pocket-sized production studio. Hollywood has already shot movies on iPhones. Imagine what's coming next with this kind of power. Battery life is another piece of the puzzle. If leaks are right, the Pro Max could cross the legendary 5,000 mAh mark, making it the longest-lasting iPhone ever. Pair that with the efficiency of the new Apple Silicon and the cooler thermal design, and you're looking at an iPhone that can game longer, shoot longer, and stream longer without begging for a charger. For anyone tired of carrying around a power bank, this is the upgrade you've been waiting for. And then there's connectivity. Apple's new in-house modem, likely the C2, could finally unlock Wi-Fi 7 support and faster 5G performance. That means smoother downloads, faster game updates, and maybe, just maybe, the end of the dreaded iPhone overheating while charging on 5G problem. Combine that with vapor chamber cooling, and suddenly the iPhone 17 Pro Max isn't just an upgrade, it's a transformation. So now we're left with the biggest question. If Apple really does keep these Pro Max exclusives, will this be the year people finally ditch the smaller Pro and go big? I've always preferred the regular Pro for comfort, but honestly, with better cameras, a monster battery, Pro-grade cooling, and those rumored exclusive features, the Pro Max is getting harder and harder to resist. September 9 is just around the corner, and if even half of these leaks are true, the iPhone 17 Pro Max won't just be another iPhone, it could be the one that redefines what an iPhone is. And that's what makes this launch so thrilling. We're not just waiting for a new phone, we're waiting to see if Apple is about to pull off its boldest leap in years. And that's where I'll leave you, because the next few days are going to be packed with surprises, and I'll be covering them all. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss what could be Apple's most game-changing event in a decade. Thanks for watching, James here, and I'll catch you in the next one.